Alright everybody, so we went to Tarnfield Family Pond, and this is a lovely, huge lake area with a nice walk around that's right in the middle of Leeds. I believe it's very close to St Ives, and I would very much love it if you join us for the nice little walk. Oh, and by the way, I have heard like mixed things. I've heard it's called Tarnfield Family Pond, but I've also heard it's just Tarnfield Park, so I don't really know what it's down as. I don't know what it's mainly known as, but either way, it said on the sign, Tarnfield Family Pond, so I'm going with that. Whoa, check out the beard and my face, I'm all sparkling. It's like I'm in the middle of Twilight. Well, little Lucy Lockett looks ready for the walk. She looks certainly happy there, with her nice little mouse grabbing its tail. So going off the board that is up ahead, this northeast corner of Tarnfield Park was developed by TCV, working in partnership with Leeds City Council as a wetland habitat. And it's quite interesting to know that many years ago there was a Japanese garden here. Of course, it says that none of the soft landscaping remains. There is something about large rocks being originally used and something about creating bodies of water, but I can't read the rest. However, it's rather interesting to see a picture here, and this photograph was taken in the winter of 1933 and clearly shows the area with an island. Apparently this was known as Froggy Island as well. So let's start this walk around the lake. We are starting from the Red Star. We are making our way clockwise around the lake, right down to the south part, where there is the playground and where lots of little ducks are, and we're going to slowly make our way back. So this is the track that will actually lead us to the lake itself. This is the first path that is coming from the car park. So when you actually finally make it out of the small little path, you know, we're welcomed here by a very open area, and the lake just stands out. And we have got it on a very nice day today. As you can see here at the side. Very sunny. The sun's in Lucy's eyes. Right in the distance over there would be the airport. And here we have got the north part of the lake. Okay, so what you do see here is just after the picnic area, and like I say, this whole pond, or should I say lake, it's not a pond, just goes all the way around in one like big circle, and it is very close to the airport as well. Yes, I deemed it very important to randomly mention that this is near the airport, so on occasions you might actually see me go randomly look up into the clouds. So shortly further on, Lauren continued to walk around, but there was a little turn off that I was very intrigued by, and going down this path reveals a few little hidden things. So we've got obviously a little nature reserve there. This random was like dragonfly, which I thought was very randomly placed, because I wonder if a lot of people had perhaps missed this because they don't want to go and stray too far. Like I say, this is away from the main path, and you can just see here how much, you know, there is so much shrubbery, so many bushes, trees and everything. You know, it was so difficult to actually get through here. Definitely couldn't push this pram through here. But it was very disappointing to actually see that this in fact leads nowhere. It just leads to this weird dead end, and like I saw here, there was a lot of ponds. There you go. Randomly daydreaming, looking up into the sky. And it just, I didn't want to go any further, to be honest. I tried my best to make it around the puddles. I just saw that and I gave up. I walk away now. So, we are on the opposite side of the park this time. We have got it on a very good day. They really maintain that grass well. And the one thing that I did actually just point out is just the houses that were on the far end there. I mean, I do not know how much some of those houses would cost, but I don't think they're going to be cheap. Let's put it that way. And what a lovely view you would have in your backyard if you could just come out, have a nice cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever your preference is, and just have that view to look out at. Yeah, so well maintained in that area. Nice. So it's quite interesting to know that many of the locals around the area used to recall that there were actually stepping stones onto the island, and that many of the locals could remember when they were young and they used to run around looking for frog spawns in the pool. So I guess that's the reason why it was called Froggy Island. I kind of like that, I love that. It used to be full of wildlife as well, and they used to be able to get all the way around the path before, unfortunately, it became a little bit overgrown. It's also interesting to know that the ponds around Froggy Island get their water from the marshy areas nearby the airport, and apparently from the field to the northeast, which is what you saw a little bit earlier. So as we come past the second half of the lake, we pass the ice cream place, the lab bandstand, and the playground area, and we come up to this part where it seems like a lot of the ducks seem to like hanging out on the side. You can just see them all, like, you know, just chilling out there as you see them there. It's nice. Also very nice. This is looking happy too. She's enjoying herself. So behind this mysterious blue fence, we have a bunch of boats. Yeah, standing on the southern side of this park, looks like we got a bit of a boat club, and they have got a huge amount of boats stashed back here. Nice plane in the distance there. Of course, we've got a gorgeous view of the whole lake. Just overlooking everything there. Looking at all the ducks at the side. Yeah, you can sort of see there we've got quite a lot of boats. And quite a lot of ducks. Now I do admit, at first glance, I thought this was a very, very shallow pool. This is on the opposite end now as we're about to make a walk back. But I was actually surprised to see a little bit further down that there is a model boat club. And I quite like the fact that it's got a model boat club there. I mean, I don't know how often it is running, unfortunately. but it's definitely something to look into there. So yeah, like I said earlier, the water levels in the pond tend to rise and fall depending on the rainfall. Likewise, a lot of the locals do actually hope that the area once again becomes a safe haven for all the wildlife. It'd be quite nice actually to see if there was a bunch of wildlife. I guess you can see maybe some of those paths off to the side. I don't know if that had anything to do with that, like with the giant dragonfly. But nevertheless, yeah, it'd be nice to see some more wildlife there again. Ah, little Lucy Lockett. Are you enjoying yourself? You certainly look like you are. Trying to grab the camera and all that. I love that smile. Such a cheeky smile. Just keep on smiling. Play with your mouse. Enjoy the nice day out. And yeah, lovely view. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the mouse. Just enjoy the nice walk. And on our way out, a nice little afternoon. You won't spend forever on here unless you really make the most of it going on that playground. One thing that you will remember is that monsters are real. I thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoyed the short walk. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Laters.